Hi, this is Mark DeVoe. Welcome to the 7 Secret Keys to Success in Music, the 7-week program to transform your music career and your life. I want to thank you for choosing me as your coach, and I'm here to deliver big results for you. And I want to congratulate you too for taking the step to sign up to this course and investing in yourself. We already have something in common, as for the last 20 years I have never stopped reading, taking courses, absorbing and studying everything I could read on personal development, human potential and life purpose. And I already know that by you committing to this course, you also share that same desire to continually improve yourself through a journey of lifelong learning. It's the one thing that I know for sure has made the single biggest difference in my life, and I know it will be the same for you too. You see, there's so many people in the world that dream of building a successful music career for themselves, but that's where it ends, with the dream. People that are successful combine their dream with action, and by taking this course, you have already taken the first step. I want to help ignite, heighten, or reignite the buzz that you feel with music, and set in place a development plan which will help you reach not only your goals, but your wildest dreams. I feel in a very privileged position to be teaching you, as my career has focused in 3 main areas: life coaching, music, and being an entrepreneur. Since the early 2000s, I've specialised in individually coaching hundreds of musicians, from those in bands that tour the world, to most recently the mentor of Ed Sheeran, the multi-million selling songwriting sensation who has topped the charts in both the UK and the US. Unlike many coaches, however, I don't teach from the textbook, but from the heart and from my experiences. In 2002, I decided to see if I could live out my dream of becoming a recording artist, setting up a record label and music publishing company, and also to see if I could hear my music played on national radio. You'll learn more of my story throughout this training, but it is a combination of these amazing experiences and coaching that have led to the creation of this course. I always think of the music industry as an overcrowded foyer in the most gorgeous hotel in the world, and there's an elevator which you can go up to the most amazing penthouse suite at the very top of the hotel. You know, the one with amazing views, hot tubs, and more beds that you could possibly know what to do with. The trouble is there are only a small number of people that can fit into the elevator to begin with, and most people are trapped within the crowd who are all pushing against each other and trying to get in. By doing this course, you have made it into the elevator and have given yourself an unfair advantage over everyone else. What you see before you now is the pad with all the floor numbers, and through this course, I will be encouraging you to think big and press the top floor. My hope is this course either gives you or reignites the passion you have for music. As a fellow musician, I completely know the magic that we share and feel with music, the unexplainable joy that you get when you sit down and write something and it all just comes together. Or that evening when time just disappears and you suddenly realise it's the middle of the night and you've been lost in a creative world. Ever had that sensation? And what about the excitement the following day when you get to sit back and really listen to something you've created and it sounds even better? Having been involved with music for the length of time that you have, you are no doubt used to committing time to hone your craft and your skill. Whether it's having spent thousands of hours in music lessons or teaching yourself by listening and studying your favourite artists, whether it's spending many sessions studying music theory or songwriting, practicing DJ mixes, music production, learning music software, going to gigs, playing gigs. The list is almost endless. It takes a special kind of person to dedicate themselves to that level of development. In fact, if you think about it, many people's jaws drop when a trainee lawyer tells them that they have to dedicate 7 years of study before they can officially qualify as a lawyer. By my reckoning, the time a musician reaches their early 20s, they have usually spent more than 7 years studying and working on their art form. Think about this. The fact is that there are certain things which we all do which will get us so far, such as honing our musical skills. But I have learned that success in music goes way, way beyond that. And if that's the one thing you take away and act on as a result of investing in this training, you'll set yourself apart from the many others who are trying to make it happen too. When things don't seem to be progressing well, that's where most people get stuck. It's where the frustration sets in and the passion for most starts to die. It's when you hit that plateau or brick wall and you don't know where to go next. For many, they try to continually become better musicians, improving their playing, deepening their music theory knowledge, maybe buying a new piece of kit or virtual instrument, which they think will make them better and therefore a more successful musician. And I can tell you, I've been there. But what most people miss is it's the working on themselves that really helps them take the biggest steps forward. If most musicians had spent even a fraction of the time working on themselves than they'd spent in the practice or rehearsal room, their success in music would be 10, 20, maybe 50 times bigger than it is now. And this course is going to teach you everything you were never taught in music lessons, or in music books, or by your music tutor, or even the videos you might have seen on YouTube. You already have the musical talent you need to start to be a success. You already have something to offer the world. This is so important. Let me say it one more time. You already have all the musical talent you need to be a success. And if you don't believe that, just have a listen to some of the music in the charts today. How many times have you heard a piece of music on the radio and thought, I can do better than that? The most important thing you can do right now is to really start to believe that you don't need any more practice, gizmos, instruments, software, new band members, and anything external to yourself to start being successful right now. All you need is the belief that you can be successful. It sounds so simple, but the truth is that is what holds back 99.9% of people from turning their talents and their passion into success. That doesn't mean that you have to stop learning and growing. It just means you can stop waiting. So remember, you already have all the musical talent you need to be a success. So keep growing and learning, just stop waiting. You can sit and wait all your life for that bus that might never arrive, or you can get on your bike and start pedaling. And if you don't have a bike, just start walking. Remember this, if you walk down the road to success towards your goals in life, you will always arrive sooner than someone waiting for a bus that might never arrive. And that's what so many people do in the music industry. They're sitting at the bus stop, armed with their album or their demo or their songwriting ideas or their guitar, but they're just sitting waiting for the bus to arrive. So this course is all about creating momentum for you. Once momentum starts, everything becomes so much easier. It's a bit like trying to push a really huge rock, and at first it feels almost impossible, but once you get it moving, it becomes easier and easier.